He goes for a heat smash, and his heat smash is a low starter. So that was mixed. That was mixed. Oh, yo, players activate running too. Oh, that shit's gonna get nerfed. The Bondi channel posting this shit. Oh lordy. Oh no, that's not a good look. That ain't a good look.
And they got double O versus Enzo.
That's all he has, bro. That don't mean shit. Hey, my character, all I had was my heat smash, and my shit got touched. That's all he has. Doesn't mean shit. Clearly, cause my character got fucking taxed. Yours too. Yours better get nerfed too. I hope everybody's character gets nerfed. My character is currently bottom 5 now. I hope everyone's character gets fucking nerfed now. I don't give a fuck no more, bro. I want everybody nerfed. I got nerfed. Bet. Everybody else needs a fucking nerf. You don't hate? I'm a hater. I'm a big hater. I'm a real hater. My character got nerfed every patch since launch. Every single patch since launch. My character's been getting nerfed, bro. There's tons of videos on it. Every single. Oh, here it is. Look at it. Look at this. Why no one plays Devil Jin?
What happened to Devil Jin? Going from one of the big bad top tiers, standing next to the
wasn't even top tier,
to being considered the worst.
That's the crazy part.
How did we get here? Looking at the most recent player data, we can see
he was strong, but I wouldn't even say top tier. There were still people not even playing him in tournament.
The 8th most popular character.
8th most I said I can't fucking speak. Most popular character.
To now being the 16th in a game with only 32
That's ridiculous.
This is a pretty crazy fall off. But it gets even crazier when we compare
to
Tekken 7, where Devil Jin sat as the 6th most popular character towards the end of the game. I couldn't understand what happened here. I mean, everyone pretty much agrees Devil Jin is a massive improvement in this game.
Let me see the other one again. Dragunov, Victor,
8th most popular character, to now being the 16th. In a game with only 32 characters,
yeah, this makes about sense.
But it gets
this is from launch, no? February 1st, 2024. Yeah, that makes sense.
Popular character
that makes
sense.
The
end of the game. I couldn't understand what happened here. I mean, everyone pretty much agrees Devil Jin is a massive improvement in this game compared to 7, with his new visuals and voice and revamped moveset. So why, despite all this, has he lost popularity? I decided to investigate and get to the bottom of this. And after playing way too much Devil Jin and asking around the community, I think I found the answer. So, let's get into it. Devil Jin was first seen as a playable character in Tekken 5 and hasn't missed a game since, serving as the all-around, well-balanced Mishima option, compared to Kazuya and Heihachi. He's been notoriously strong in all Tekken games in the past, pretty much always being the strongest Mishima in every game he's appeared in. That is, until the end of Tekken 7, where they absolutely gutted his combo damage, leading most people to place him in the mid-tier. Fast forward to Tekken 8, and it seemed like Devil Jin was finally returning to the OP Mishima everyone expected from him, with most people initially putting him in the top 5. It didn't take long, however, for the cracks of this character to start to show. So let's talk about those cracks and take a look at his moveset. In Tekken 8, Devil Jin was given some seemingly great new additions to his moveset.
No.
The new morning crow stance gave him full screen pressure into massive plus frames, and his new up forward 1 chain attack gave him a keep out tool unlike anything we've ever seen before. He also has his notorious heat smash that everyone has experienced and complained about. His huge damage and space control, along with the various new gimmicky tricks up his sleeve, contributed to his initial takeover of Tekken 8. But that's just it. A lot of this new stuff ended up boiling down to gimmicks. Upon the game's release, people just didn't know how to beat a lot of this stuff and were losing to matchup inexperience. Like his charge up guard break move at the wall, which is easy to sidestep and actually has a clear visual indicator telling you exactly when to sidestep. And his chain keep out move, which is incredibly risky because of how much end lag it has. People quickly found clear counterplay to a ton of his new options, like being able to float him out of his Morning Crow 1, forcing him to take a risky 50-50 with his other option landing him at -14. The heat smash remained ridiculously strong, essentially forcing his opponent to stand still and take a mix-up when Devil Jin was in heat. Despite that, people started to realize more and more that he really wasn't a huge threat in this game without heat. Combine this with Devil Jin being the character
this is what I told y'all the other night. Without heat, Devil Jin's not really that much of a threat. He's just a normal-ass character. If he's in heat, you gotta be careful with the heat smash. Other than that, though, he's not really that, he's not that crazy.
So far in this game, essentially being nerfed, Jin being the character who's probably
received
the most nerfs so far in this game.
Most nerfs.
Being nerfed every single patch.
Every single patch I've been getting taxed.
So let's talk about these nerfs.
It's fucking crazy.
In the very first patch, his health damage was great.
The very first patch. This move just got nerfed too. This move.
Nerfs.
Very first patch.
In the very first
hell sweep. damage nerf, range nerf.
First patch, his hell sweep damage.
And this is the fall we're supposed to use after hell sweep, which they just nerfed too. One of the recent patches, this Heaven's Gate move
nerfed.
or Hell's Gate, this move just got nerfed too. So I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with hell sweep now? You've nerfed everything on it. Like
utility. Also,
you nerfed the optimal ender for it, and now like
got a big nerf with the damage scaling.
The fuck? What ender am I supposed to do?
Despite all this, the
one
that
takes my tornado
up throughout all of this was his defining move, again being his Psycho Crusher, his Heat Smash. And then, to the dismay of all Devil Jin players, the May 7th patch was announced, heavily nerfing this Heat Smash, reducing the range and reach, and
I'm
reducing the tracking.
Taxed.
The two best parts about this
range
move.
and tracking.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Don't get me wrong,
That's
the Heat
considering
Smash was
Raccoon.
absolutely overtuned. It essentially had no counter.
The
I don't think moves
idiot.
like that belong in Tekken. But this Heat Smash served as his one thing.
That's the one. I've said this a million times, but that's the one thing he has. Other than that, this character is not crazy. I told Cam that like months ago. I'm like, bro, this character is not that crazy. The only thing he has that's insanely crazy is his Heat Smash. That's it. The down back 1+2 charge punch move, you can sidestep that. Okay, that's not that crazy. If you learn the timing, you're not gonna get hit by it no more.
One OP attribute,
but that's the one thing he has.
Is essentially cheating.
Exactly.
Now with that gone, pretty much everything about new Devil Jin in this game has either been figured out, like his gimmicky traps, or heavily nerfed. So we're pretty much back to classic Devil Jin. And after playing a ton of him recently,
and I'm just playing a hard ass character for no reason.
Classic Devil Jin is super strong in this game. His core design philosophy remains the same as it always has, having incredible highs and lows like the electric and hell sweep, but subpar mids. But at least before, he had a key set of tools.
At least I had jabs.
For it,
but you can't do that.
In previous games,
you can't do that.
Devil Jin always had the best poking out of all the Mishimas, having the longest reach on key tools like his jab and down forward 1. Here in Tekken 8, he's given all those tools to Jin, and now has
Jin took all my shit.
A ton of range on everything, and his signature down forward 1-1 string has been replaced with a really bad high follow up. His down forward 1 is also one of the more -1s on block in the game. This is not good for Devil Jin. His hell sweep is still very strong despite the nerfs, but
that shit is
arguably worse than Kazuya's. And I would say his overall
it is worse than Kazuya. It's not arguably, it
Devil Jin
is.
lost a ton
It literally
of the
is.
addition of heat
It takes my tornado.
With his up forward 4 losing the insane knockdown property it had and no longer setting up his broken Oki. Sure, up forward 4 being a heat engager guarantees you 150-50, but once you don't have heat, it's pretty much a useless move. Yeah, this might be a hot take, but I really prefer.
The only time it's good is on wall because you get a wall splat from it and it's safe.
But if you guys are enjoying this and want to support,
but other than that, that shit is ass. That's the only time you use up forward 4.
It's free to do, and you can always change your mind later. And it really goes
because it's safe and it wall splats.
Other
than that, you're not gonna use it.
Thank you guys so much for helping me move closer towards my dream of hopefully one day doing this as a job. Let's get back to the video. In addition to this, not having a safe mid launcher for his 50-50 really hurts him and forces him to use his while standing 2 as a mix-up.
So you have to learn while standing 2 tech without a wave dash. Do you know how hard that shit is? Like, bro, what? While standing 2 out of wave dash. Keep in mind, if you do a wave dash and you press 2, it's going to give you the Wind God Fist. So you have to do a attack where you like how does it work? You got to do a quarter circle back while wave dashing, and it has to be at like the 4th frame or some dumb shit, and then you'll get it. It's like, why am I having to adjust this hard just to get a mid out of wave dash? Because other characters like Jin, if you do a wave dash, you can just do wave dash 1, and then you can get a mid launcher. Or if like, because that's the mix up. It's wave dash 50-50. You either go low with hell sweep or you go for a mid, which is for Jin it would be 1. For me it's while standing 2. That's why I use wave dash 1+2, which is like the spin laser move. That's why I use that, but that move is dummy slow. So like, yeah, that shit is really hard. It is. It's hard as fuck. I can't even do it. Like, I've been playing Devil Jin since launch and I can't even do while standing 2 tech out of wave dash. I can't do that shit. I tried living it. That shit is hard as fuck. Like, that's my fastest mid out of wave dash, so I have to learn it.
Safe at -12 and also requires a ton of execution.
It does.
A few safe options like his CD3 and CD 1+2.
1+2. That move right there.
In my opinion,
it's slow as fuck.
While they may be able to get you a lot
it's like 30 frames or 28 or something. Like, that shit is slow as hell.
You'll eventually be forced to master this very, very hard move to execute out of wave dash.
And it's not fun.
And this
and it's -12 too.
This guy is hard. He's always been one
That
of
is
the hardest characters to
fucked.
play.
Like I'm over here like
And while
stretching
I
my
initially
balls
thought
off.
He'd be easier in this game because of all of his new gimmicky
To learn his
stuff. Now that
stupid
these options
character.
have pretty much been
And then there's
figured
other
out,
characters like fucking Victor that just doesn't get nerfs any patches and then just gets away scot free. I don't get
I
it.
truly think he's one of the hardest characters in the game now. Even the notoriously difficult Kazuya got some tools in this game.
That shit is ridiculous,
like
bro.
His insane demon paw. A lot of Devil Jin's key tools, like
I
his
still
demon
think
paw,
Kazuya
are
is
just
harder,
weaker than the other
but hardest to
Mishimas,
win with is
his
Devil Jin
having
right
pretty
now.
awful range.
Hardest to
Mishimas
win
have
with
never
is
been
Devil Jin
popular
without a
in
doubt,
tournament
bro.
play,
He has
but I
nothing.
feel like the key standard tools, like his
There's like
poking and
fucking
demon
nothing
paw
on this
being
character
weak,
anymore. There's
will
like no
lower
reason
his
to pick
play
this
rate even
character.
more.
Other
I'll
than like,
clarify, I'm
I
not
guess
saying
he's
Devil Jin
fun.
is a garbage character. I still think he has a lot of good things going for him.
Fuck
but I
no.
do understand why a lot of people have been dropping the character recently. When the game first launched, he had that new game unfamiliarity.
Kazuya's hard. Yes,
helping his
Kazuya's
play
hard,
rates
yes.
And win rates. But now, everyone more or less understands the character.
Some people like Kazuya. Like another thing that's crazy is that Kazuya, he doesn't have a 15 frame launcher, so he has to use electric. So if Kazuya blocks a rage art, he has to do electric. He can't do a hop kick or like a can or nothing like that. He doesn't have anything. He has to either settle for a combo ender or a grab, or he has to do a hop or he has to do electric. So if you don't know how to do electrics and you block a rage art, you're not getting a full punish combo. So you're gonna have to just settle for a grab when there's other characters that can just do hop kick or
Devil Jin
something.
players just feel like they have to work really hard for not enough.
He doesn't have like
In that same
a
game, we have
launcher
crazy
that's fast
brain dead
enough
top tiers
to
running
punish
around.
rage art.
And even
other
compared
than
to the other
electric.
Mishimas in this game, he just feels like he has a lot less to work with. Before, you could still say, well, at least he has his incredibly strong heat smash, but now he doesn't even have that. Comparing Tekken
is
8 Devil
dog
Jin to
shit.
regular Jin, I can see why a ton of people
This Jin is so much
He
better.
just feels like a much more
Like
consistent character.
he
which
is
super important in this
much
game.
better.
He's much easier.
You telling me I don't have to do a wave dash instant while standing 2? Dude, we're not even talking about while standing 3 tech. The while standing 3 tech that people are doing for more damage on Devil Jin, the little knee move.
and has way
We're not even talking about that. That move that's crazy too. I don't even bother doing that
better
shit. That shit is hard as fuck too.
That let you focus
I
on
don't
the
do
match
it,
itself,
'cause
rather
it's
than
too
stressing
hard.
about your own character constantly. Jin has pretty similar combo damage and a worse 50-50, but makes up for it with his
I have to do instant while standing 2s,
twos,
and I also have to do instant while standing
He
3
also
tech.
has excellent poking and range, which he stole
That
from
shit is
Tekken
hard as
7
fuck,
Devil
too.
Jin. I can only imagine that
You have to
these
like
recent
do
nerfs-
a wave dash, and like to do Devil Jin's knee move, you do like a rising 3. But there's like a tech where like you while a move is coming out, you hold 3 and then you press 4, and it'll give you a while standing 3. It's really weird, but that's just how it is. It's like
are going to lower the character's play
it's
rate
so
even more,
fucking weird.
as more and more people move on to other stronger and easier
You
characters.
ain't never see the while standing 3 tech videos? While standing 3 Devil Jin. Look at this. The knee. He's gonna loop it here. Hold on. It gives him good damage mid screen. The 76 is kind of mid, but that's what he has to do. There's a loop for it, but like that shit, I'm not doing that shit. That shit is hard as fuck too, bro. But I mean, that's his optimal mid screen. Let me see if I can find the other one where they like loop it like crazy. I don't. It's gonna be hard to find because no one does it. That shit's hard. I was just counter here while standing 3.
So guys, you probably have seen a lot of Devil Jin players using the while standing 3
See, he did it twice
to
there.
boost their damage in the combos. It's very important to learn how to do it. So basically, there is a tech and it's very simple. So let me.
You gotta hold 3, and like after like you do a laser or something. Well, while something's getting buffered, you hold 3, and then you wave dash and do 4, and it'll give you a while standing 3. It's like some weird ass tech, but that's just how it is.
This match
Like that
is
character is
match
fucking
edition.
ridiculous. After micro, like this character is too high maintenance.
This was
I complain about Devil Jin a lot, but he's so fucking high maintenance that it's just like, holy fuck, I don't feel like doing this. That sounds hard. I mean, it's just so fucking annoying. Like, I can do it, it's just annoying. What I can't do is instant while standing 2. The out of wave dash. The mid, I can't do that shit. I barely get it. And if you fuck it up, you don't get the right move and then you just die.
To get the mix up here. Get the assist mix though. Nice spark by Muzan.
Like the character's way too high maintenance. Like I don't know. I'm not gonna give up on him though. I'm gonna still keep playing him.
In the top 3,
I just wish like they didn't make Mishima's this hard, so that like I don't want everybody to be as simple as Jin because I wouldn't be hyped to watch. But like nerfing the Mishimas is crazy though. Cause like, bro, now we're not gonna see them in tournament that much. The only Mishima you're seeing that much in tournament right now is Reina, and Reina's relatively easy. Other than like the fact that she's a normal Mishima. Other than that, if you abuse 442, if her 442 gets nerfed though, she's gonna turn really hard. But she has 442, so she didn't have to worry about all this shit. But if they nerf her 442, I'm gonna be shocked, honestly. I hope they don't because like she needs that shit. That's like this is like the last Mishima we're gonna see in tournament. If they nerf her too, I don't know. I hope they don't nerf it, but I don't know. It's really strong. It might be too strong, so like I don't know. Jin seems better for 20. Jin's easier, so like you can get more consistent results. But like Mishima